Welcome to the DentiMax Tip of the Week. This week's tip is referring charges to another provider. We'll start by going to a patient's chart, so I can simply click on Chart, choose my patient from my list, and click on Chart once again. Or I could have gone to the patient list, chosen my patient, and clicked on the word Chart. Once we're here in the chart, you can see that all I have showing is the planned treatment items for this patient. Perhaps you had treatment planned to have these 4 root canals taken care of, but the patient waited so long that you no longer felt comfortable getting those completed. Or perhaps you just don't have time in your schedule and you recognize that it would be great for the patient to have all 4 of these done at once, and you know the endodontist can get that person in right away. What you'll want to do is select the item that you're going to refer out. We know it's selected because it's highlighted in blue. And then you'll simply right-click on that item and select Referred Out. Now, in this screen, it gives you the option to refer the treatment plan, and here you select who you're referring that treatment plan to. If the doctor that you are sending these items over to is not in your address list already to choose in this drop-down menu, you could either click the magnifying glass here to add them in, or from your options menu, select Add Referring Provider. This takes you to the address entry screen, at which point you'll enter in the name of the doctor, and then you'll select the type of address entry that you're entering in, which would be a referring provider. You can, of course, go ahead and update his mailing address in this section, and also punch in a phone number for that doctor, perhaps a contact name or any special notes such as office hours. And you could even put in the state ID, provider ID, and what type of specialty this doctor is, along with a few other details. Once you're done entering in the information you'd like for Dr. Glass, your new referring provider, you simply have to click Save Changes. Now Dr. Glass is in our drop-down menu as a referring provider to choose who you're sending the charge to. Once you've selected the appropriate provider, you simply click Refer Charges. Think of that as your Save button. Now that item is gone from your active treatment plan list. If you had multiple items that you wanted to refer out to one doctor, like in this scenario, we can simply select them each by holding our Control button down. And once we're done, we can once again right-click on them, mark them as referred out, and they all show up in the next screen to refer treatment plan to. Once again, we choose our doctor and select Refer Charges. Now, if later down the road you wanted to follow up with that doctor in regards to this patient and see how things went, you can select Referred Out, and you'll be able to see all 4 of those root canals once again, and that the status of those is referred out. If you double click on one of those, you'll be able to see who those charges were referred to. And if we had a fee associated with those procedure codes, it would show you the amount that you referred out of your office and on the date that that happened. It's valuable to be able to go back and see that you had treatment planned for these items at one point. In case the patient doesn't get them completed, you can see and have a record in your chart. You had referred these charges out to another provider, and that was the patient's responsibility to go there and get these things taken care of. If you have any further questions about referring out charges to another provider, feel free to contact DentiMax at 1-800-704-8494. Thank you.